Yes, yes. Can you give some introduction about yourself?
Margaret, would you like to?
Yeah, hi Murugan, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, this is Margaret here. I am the program manager and basically looking out for someone who can train our team here on the ISOIL, SAP ISOIL side. So
Okay.
I have with me the team as well.
Okay.
Swami and Ankur, you all want to?
You are all belong to which organization, madam? Yeah.
Yash Technologies.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Right,
Yash
right.
Technology.
Yeah. I am aware of Yash Technologies. Right. Yeah. So.
Oh, good to know that.
Yeah.
Ankur. I'm sorry, we were not able to catch your name.
Murugan? Yeah, you can call me Murugan. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Murugan.
Yeah, hi Murugan, this is Ankur. I'm a
Hi,
PhD consultant here.
Okay.
Hi Murugan.
Ankur, I got a friend by name Ankur in Infosys. I don't know. Yeah.
No, that's good.
Ankur Anand.
Hi Murugan. This is Sominath, MM consultant.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Myself, Murugan, to briefly tell about me. I go over 10 years experience. I started my career as SAP SD consultant, and then I switched over to SAP ISIL. In ISIL, I go around 5 years experience. I was basically my clients were BP, Chevron, and Shell. So while working as part of Accenture and IBM. So right now, actually, I'm part of TCS, but soon I may be moving to Accenture. I am in somewhat transition from TCS to Accenture, so in ISIL team. So that is the nature of my work. This is taken on a freelancing basis. So since you are telling it as a corporate training, let me see how I can work it out. So that is the thing. But anyway, let us go ahead with the details what I am having, so that later we can discuss other things. Yeah. Max Online can coordinate with both of us. They can discuss other things. Yeah. Yeah, the training what we are offering is for a period of 45 hours. For retail, it will be through online mode. And for undergoing the training, the basic necessities, basic knowledge of SAP. And we are taking daily as well as weekend batches. Daily means daily it will be 1.5 hours per day, Monday to Friday. And weekend means it will be Saturday and Sunday. Each day 3 hours, 3 hours. So from this you can calculate that if it is a daily batch, it will go roughly for 5 weeks. And the weekend batch means 6 weeks. So that is the approximate duration we are talking about that. And before going into the topics, let me give you a very brief introduction of the oil industry. I don't say it is a full introduction, but yeah. Basically, oil industry starts from getting the crude oil. So getting crude oil, they do it by doing some seismic studies, exploration, production, and all. So they get the crude oil and natural gas. So this portion is called upstream. So crude oil is the raw material for the oil business.
Murugan,
Yeah.
just a second, please.
Yes.
Can you please be just a little louder, or a bit maybe
Sure.
adjust the mic?
Okay. Yeah. So basically, what happens is crude oil, getting the crude oil is the starting point for the oil business. So that is the raw material. Once you get the crude oil, it is going to refinery refines the crude oil, and that whatever we are getting out of refinery, gasoline, diesel, petrol, lubricants, everything sent to terminals. From there it goes to retail outlets and customers. So this is the basic flow. This part is called downstream, and our focus of the course would be generally on the downstream part. Regarding the topics what we are going to cover, we'll be covering the oil industry business overview, SAP ISIL overview, hydrocarbon product management. I will show in the SAP system also where it is. If you go to SCRO, here we have the topics: HPM, TDP exchanges, TD, MAP, MCOE, MR and SSR, BDRP. I think better I will go through SPRO screen. You people are more conversant with these screens. HPM deals with the hydrocarbon product management. The objective of this topic is to deal with the environmental factor variations of the petroleum products. What I mean is petroleum products are subject to temperature variations. Subject to environmental factor variations, most importantly temperature variations. So the basic premise is if the temperature increases, the volume increases. Temperature decreases, volume decreases. So this is one example. Like this there are so many other things are there, and in the oil industry there are more than 180 parameters are operating. We are just taking example of only one parameter called temperature. So these variations obviously leads to quantity variations. How they can be handled and addressed is being dealt by HPM module. Then we go tariff, duties and permits. As the name suggests, this has something to do with how to calculate the excise duties. So we go excise duty calculation in normal any manufacturing or production industry, but in ISIL it is something different. So how that difference arises, how it is being handled by the system. The one difference you can see is generally excise duty is done for other products when it goes outside your gate, but in case of oil industry, even if it is inside, even if you are storing it as an inventory, you go to pay the duty. So that is the difference. Like that there are some differences how they are being addressed, and how the duty is getting calculated is being taken care by TDP. Then we go exchanges. Exchange is exchange of product between oil companies. They exchange on behalf of their customers. For example, if you take in Andhra Pradesh, in Vizag, HPCL is having a refinery. So Indian Oil can take help from HPCL at Vizag location for meeting the dealers of Indian Oil petrol bunks. Same way, in Cochin, Indian Oil is having a refinery. HPCL can take help from Indian Oil to cater to the demand of HPCL dealers in Cochin. So like that this happens. This is a normal business in oil industry. Exchanges happening between oil companies, and how to capture and address them is being taken care by exchanges. Then we go TD, transportation and distribution, the movement of product from terminal to the retail outlet. The movement is generally being done by the trucks. How the truck is being planned, what are the compartments is being planned, how the movement happens. Everything is being captured by TD module. If somebody is already working on SD or MM, they must be aware of something called shipment. So the same shipment is being taken care by the TD module in ISIL. In ISIL it is TD, in SD it is shipment. And there is plenty of difference between them. And then we go MAP, marketing, accounting and pricing. As the name suggests, it has something to do with the pricing. How the pricing is done. Generally the crude oil pricing. Crude oil is subject to temperature, subject to market fluctuations. Similar to your share market, the crude oil prices keep varying in our international market. How these fluctuations are being taken care by the SAP ISIL system. So we have a provision called formula and average pricing. How that formula and average pricing is helping in taking care of fluctuation in crude oil prices. Apart from formula and average price, we got differential reference code, customer price list, gross net functional pricing, few more functionalities here. But important of them is formula and average pricing. Then we go MCOE, marketing, contracts and order entry. The objective of this MCOE module is to make order entry process in sales order, SD, more efficient. So MCOE is the one topic which is related only for SD module. So there we go functionalities like alternate supply plants, item category definitions, few more functionalities, but the objective remains to be more efficient in creating sales order. Then we go MRN, marketing retail network. So this topic addresses the reporting aspect of the business or oil industry scenario. So though it is used very less, but MRN it will be there as part of the course because it is addressing the reports aspect of the business locations in the oil and gas business. And then service station retailing, the petrol bunks or retail outlets, what we are saying in the value chain, how their operations can be managed in the SAP. Basically the operations are managed in the retail outlet automation software. The same thing we go to capture and process in SAP also. So that is being taken care by SSR module. Okay. And then we go bulk distribution requirements planning, VDRP. This is basically a topic trying to address the consignment process. The consignment process is part of SAP process where our stock is at a customer or vendor location. So how to take care of that consignment process requirements specific to oil business is being taken care by BDRP. Then we go TSW, traders and sellers workbench. The bulk movement of the product. Bulk movement happens from crude oil location to the refinery, from refinery to terminals. By way of, generally the movement happens by way of ship or pipeline. So how to plan, monitor and execute these movements is being taken care by TSW. Apart from this, we go topics joint venture accounting in part of upstream, production revenue accounting, remote logistics management. Now if I go back to our slide, we go HPM, MAP, MCOE, TD, TDP exchanges, MRN, BDRP, SSR, TSW, RLM, PRA, JVA. So all the topics are indicated in green are downstream, they are indicated in red or brownish is upstream. So our course is more tilted towards the downstream portion. And special features of this course: identity business process discussion, real-time examples, and resume tips, possible interview question, that is for retail consultants, and external interfaces discussion. And by comparing the syllabus with what is there in the SAP, we can easily understand that it covers almost all the submodules of SAP ISL package. So when I go in depth in the course, in HPM we are covering silo management, quantity conversion, and in all the topics we will be covering the configuration, master data settings, cycles. So that is given in all the slides. Apart from that, whatever we are covering, I will be telling in each of them. In HPM we will be covering silo management, quantity conversion. In MAP we will be covering formula and average pricing, gross net pricing, differential invoice, differential reference code, time pricing, contract pricing. In MCOE we will be covering automatic plan determination, item category determination, last order entry, contract call-off restrictions, and of course associated master data settings, everything.
Hello, Murugan.
Yeah.
Again, your voice is not very audible.
So again it gone down.
Volume is very low.
We'll check it on it. Okay, this microphone is okay. Let us take the speaker.
Yes, this is fine now.
Yeah, okay. In MCOE, we will be discussing the automatic plan determination, item category determination, last order entry thing. Yeah. Okay. Contract call-off restrictions topics. Then we go TD. TD will be discussing the master data, PP master, rack master, transport units, and the process scheduling, loading confirmation, delivery confirmation, and the interfaces like task, TPI, delivery confirmation interface, and of course the relevant configurations and the master data settings. This you may not understand as part of demo. Just I am telling for you to sensitize on the topics. These details can be shared through Max Online Training so that you can go through later. Exchanges, exchange agreement, logical inventory adjustment, netting, and TSW, transport system, partner role, nomination, ticketing, and TSW cycles, junction function, etc. TDP, exchange duty, handling type, valuation type, exchange duty group, exchange duty rate, claim, liability concepts, and cycle. MRN, BDRP, RLM, JVA will be given lesser importance, but we will be covering all of them. And additionally, we will be covering the integration of ISIL with other modules, team structure, resume tips, and regarding documentation, 2 documents will be given for each topic. 1 document for theory and 1 document for practice. The practice document will show in SAP what are all to do. For example, I will show 1 practice document. We take for formula and average pricing. We'll show what is the concept. How that looks like, the screens. How to analyze that. what are our master data we got to maintain. Basically a document with a SAP screen so that it can be referenced later. And then additional links will be provided with the recording option. So go to meeting, we go recording option so that it can be played back. Placement assistance, okay. Now I think since you are from the corporate, this server and all, I do not know how Max Online Training will handle with you. But as far the topics, we'll be covering these topics with a focus on the downstream. I think now that is what more important for you people. Now I think you can ask the doubts and other details like timing, fees. I think everything will be coordinated by Max Online. But regarding the syllabus and other things in the topics, if you got any doubts, you can ask me now. Yeah.
Okay, Murugan, this is Sudhakar talking.
Yes,
thanks for
Sudhakar.
that. I did mention that downstream is the one which is important. We can come down in detail, which might be the more concentrated ones like TD or TSW, something like that.
Yeah, regarding the important ones, if you take in ISIL, in fact, important only we are giving more importance. TD, HPM, exchanges, MAP, TSW. So all these things are very much important, both from functional consultant perspective as well as job perspective.
So you
because
feel that
without
TDP
HPM,
is important.
which one?
TDP.
TD and TDP.
TD, TDP. I told TD, HPM, TDP, exchanges, TD, MAP, and TSW. And MCOE is a very small topic, and MRN is very less used. Yeah, BDRP also very less used. SSR is used only in few implementations. So all these topics we are not going to cover much. Important from what perspective you are asking, it depends, but from a consultant perspective, I would say HVM, TDP, exchanges, TD, MAP, and TSW are compulsorily important. Yeah.
We have even the hydrocarbon management, right?
SPM.
Yeah, that is HVM. Yeah.
RLM you mentioned initially it would be a less focused area. RLM.
Yeah, less focused area is MRN, SSR, BDRP, and MCOE. They are less focused areas, and upstream joint venture accounting, PRA, we are focusing only less. We go PRA here, right? That is focused only less. Upstream. Yeah. Our focus is downstream. In downstream, we are focusing on HPM, TDP, exchanges, TD, MAP, and TSW. Yeah.
Actually, SSR is kind of more important for us due to the project requirement.
Okay, okay.
You probably want to move SSR from the less focused to more focused area?
Yeah, that can be done. What I have given the presentation is generic course, and it can be fine-tuned to meet the candidate requirements. That is not a problem.
Okay.
SSR can be given more importance. That is possible. Yeah.